Good afternoon. Welcome to the town of Okotoks. I think this is our first economic development webinar. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know when I'm never not excited. For any of you guys that know, I do slow down eventually. But what I'm most excited is when we get to have guests on that are people part of our business community. I'm really excited about that. So today's objective is that a lot of the questions to our counselors, to economic development, and to business owners is, how can I promote my business? I am open, and what shop local campaigns are going on. So I'm going to introduce you to free, if not very affordable, resources that are happening grassroots. The great thing about the town of Okotoks administration is to support economic development, to grow economic development. We are not competition to you. We are here to support you. So today we're going to promote you and brag about you and get hopefully 2,000 of our business owners, business license holders, utilizing the services that each of you have stepped up immediately to do. So we're going to get into this. We're going to start with you, Chelsea. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what your organization's doing?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for that, Angela. So I'm Chelsea Design. I'm actually the station manager with the Eagle 100.9 and Okotoks Online. What we've done is we're part of a much larger group with Golden West Broadcasting. And we operate mainly in smaller communities, not unlike Okotoks. Okotoks is actually one of our larger communities that we're in. And what we've done is we've brought together what we call Bring Me Basics. It's a free e-commerce site that Golden West has put together as a resource to connect our communities to our businesses and try to bridge that gap that specifically exists right now, that a lot of our businesses are closed. And even as we go into our openings, some that are still not opening to full capacity, we'll still be able to bridge that gap. It was definitely built as an opportunity to give businesses that don't have either the resources or the funds to put together an e-commerce site very quickly as a reaction to the entire pandemic. But what it has turned into is a lot of people that even have some e-commerce sites are going to take advantage of it, which is great because it is largely powered by our radio station and our Okotoks Online, which is just helping drive our community to these vendors essentially. So.
Okay, well, we'll dive in a little more. Thank you for that introduction. And you guys are one of the first ones out the gate that just immediately when this happened. And I just want to thank you. A lot of your services people utilized right away. You've been a great radio station in supporting. So let's go and get in the loop. I remember talking to you guys before COVID and excited about your business and what you were doing. And again, you probably felt my heartfelt thanks to you when you reached out and said, we have put this together for the business community here in Okotoks and actually around. So let's hear it. This is exciting for me.
Thank you so much, Angela. Yeah, so we're Get in the Loop Okotoks, and unlike the radio station that's probably been around for a very long time, we're very new. We're in the infancy stage of our business in Okotoks. So what we are is we are a mobile marketing platform, which is a free app that every consumer can download and get access to incredible local businesses, whether it's through discounts, events that they're hosting, or new experiences that they're testing out. Get in the Loop members get access to the information first. It's a great way to connect with local businesses. From a local business perspective, it's a very affordable, convenient, and authentic way to engage with the local consumer because people have opted in by downloading the app. And so there's no spamming, and people are genuinely interested to know what is available in their community. So interesting times for us to launch a new business in Okotoks right before COVID, but in some respects, we actually think that this was a blessing. It's allowed us to open up our platform for free to all local businesses that need some sort of help getting word out of how they're still servicing their community. And we are looking to bridge that gap and help them and create relationships with business owners. Yeah, so that's kind of what we've been up to.
Well, thank you. And yeah, hard times to launch a business, but isn't it funny how the universe just delivers things? Because what more important does a business owner need right now? you know, online services and a way to advertise. And we all have this in our hands right now, and we're all in front of screens. So the time for your product and your service, I think, has been delivered to you. So thank you.
Thank you.
So Kevin, now you've been around and serving, and you've got a lot of the Okotoks business community already supporting. So can you give us your background of what you do, and then what we got, how can they take advantage of this with the current situation now?
Sure, thanks, Angela. So shopokotoks.ca has been around since 2012. For the last 3 years, I've been going around to all the different local independent businesses in Okotoks and helping them set up their free business profile on the platform. It's a marketing platform, not only a directory. Therefore, they can put their story and what, you know, their business and how unique they are, their business hours and information, so on and so forth. So basically, shopokotoks.ca is a marketing platform that gives a local business the ability to compete against the online giants, giving them more of an online presence. As you know, we're in trying times, and in 2019, 89% of people were buying transactions or buying products in stores. 11% were bought online, and of those numbers, 80% were still doing research online. And as we know, those numbers are going to change. And shopokotoks.ca is here to help with an array of marketing tools on the platform to help these local businesses compete on the search engines like Google, be found, and direct them to their products and services and help them sell their products and services online. We're all about the local, small, independent businesses.
Now everyone understands my interview. Why I love my job so much, right? I timed that perfect to make you go last, because that is really what motivates all of us to get up and go to work. All of us here on this panel is to serve these local business owners in some way. And in trying times, you guys know my background is a disaster and economic recovery specialist. More than ever, they need our help, more you guys than government. We just need to get the red tape and the policies and regulations out of the way so that you guys can all get back to work. And this council and administration is doing a great job of that. Are we perfect? No. Are we learning every day? Yes, but we're trying. That's all that matters. So I want to give a thanks to our comms department who is helping us, and they are, I'd like to encourage anyone to ask questions on the chat right now that is there, but to the comms department, maybe we could make a note right now. So shoplocal.ca, is that right, Kevin?
Shopokotoks.ca.
Shopokotoks.ca. Then you are on what social media platforms? Maybe we could check
Instagram, Facebook.
Okay, so we'll have these connections here up on the chat, or if anyone's listening right now, they can take a note, but they will be on the business supports page. If you go to the Town of Okotoks website, under business supports, we'll have all these links there as well. And then Get in the Loop. Could you just share what's your app? What's your everything?
So you can download the Get in the Loop app for free on any Apple or Android device. You can find us online at getintheloop.ca, or you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Get in the Loop Okotoks.
Okay, so you're on all the social media platforms, Get in the Loop Okotoks, but the app to download is Get in the Loop Okotoks, or just Get in the Loop?
Just Get in the Loop, because the great thing is that we're actually across Canada. So you just download the app once and you can get local offers wherever you are.
Okay, so we'll have that noted for you as well. And Chelsea, what all social media platforms, and turn that radio station to where? 100.9. All right. Okay.
Yeah. The direct access is to bringmebasics.com. Through there, it is regional. We do have a lot of different locations. So if you're looking to support people in High River, you can do that. There's a couple in Calgary that are good businesses of ours that are on the smaller range. But yeah, so regional, you can look through that whole list there. And then, of course, through Okotoks Online, there's links in order to get yourself there to the Bring Me Basics. And, we are all over Facebook. So
great, thanks. So you bring up a good point, the word regional. Under economic development language, business retention and expansion, BRE, is a priority for the council. That what it means is we retain and grow our existing business community first. So to retain and grow our business community, to retain them, we are working on removing red tape. And we are also, what's really cool about development services, well, actually all the departments, is they've been coming up with innovative ways as we move into recovery. What can we do? We're trying to think ahead. What can we bring to council to remove parking restrictions, sign restrictions, anything, fees, anything like that? But regionally, to grow the business community, having that all of these resources that are here today in a local level also all serve regionally. So when you hook your business up with any of these options, you also are expanding your market to more of a global market. And we also, the town of Okotoks, we are part of the Foothills Business Recovery Task Force, which Chelsea sits on as well. So what's really great about Chelsea to be sitting on that is that she's able to have a connection to the region of 26 communities now, Southern Alberta. So we are going to be promoting all of these to that, well, not only through the radio, but now we'll be bringing in the Shop Local Okotoks, the Get in the Loop. So we're going to do our part through that regional partnership to expose your business to them, which I hope will bring in more sales. Look out, Amazon. It's going to be Okotoks Amazon. Like, should we not just have like okotoksamazon.ca? Like, we can do it here in our own backyard, right? So yeah, is there any questions on there right now? I just want to make sure that all the business owners understand that the gap right now is how do we let people know where you're open and what are the restrictions? So because a lot of citizens right now are going to wonder, there's a big announcement today happening from the government of Alberta. We, as economic development, we will be listening with this with our comms department, and we will get those resources out to you immediately when they are released today. So a lot of you business owners are sitting there right now saying, are they going to open the essential phase 1 businesses, and am I in there, and what are the restrictions? And then you're ready to go. So what you can do, you probably have a checklist this long right now. Just contact and get your platform on these things here today. Then it's out of the way. Let these guys do the work for you. We will, as the town of Okotoks, we will promote this for you, these locals, so you get more exposure to them. And we will also be bringing you the resources and links or anything we can to help you if you are a phase 1 and you are given the mandate to open today or given the approval to open today, you can. Remember, just because the government says you can open today doesn't mean you have to. If there's a principal reason that you don't want to, or it's not safe for your employees, that's okay too. But we're here to promote whatever you would like to help you with your business to recover. So is there any other comments that any of you would like to make of, like, what's the first step that if there is a retail store today that is going to be allowed on social distancing, what's first step with you?
So they would contact myself or one of the reps, and you can find my email just about anywhere, or even through Facebook if you wanted to, and one of our on-air teams can send your information to me. But essentially with us, you go on, you register, and then I go through an approval process. We have a quick conversation. We want to make sure that when we have local businesses signing up and putting their inventory onto our e-commerce site, that they're not, charging $12 for a jug of milk. We definitely don't want to be known as that type of e-commerce site. So we do have a bit of an approval process, and not much. And then after that, you manage all your own inventory. We allow up to 15 pieces per business, but you can have a higher quantity of each of those inventory pieces. And then from there, we do take a void check. And what happens is we actually process all the payments and everything. So we take care of everything, and then we send you the information of the buyer so you can facilitate pickup or delivery of those items. And then the only thing that we do ask, because it is a completely free site, is that you cover the credit card charges so that we're not incurring costs on it, which we do incur costs because we do run a ton of advertising pushing people to it. But we just ask that 3% gets covered in your inventory items. So.
Okay, let me say that back, because that's pretty incredible customer service for free. I call you up today and I say, I want my store on here. I'm going to use White Bull as an example. White Bull's going to go sign up on there, and you will promote that. And then if anybody wants to buy anything from there, you will look after the financial transaction of it, notify me of where to send my product.
Yep.
And then all I have to do is cover the fee of the transaction.
Yep. And then at the end of the week, we will then send you whatever. We won't send each transaction and a payment to you by EFT. We'll wait till the end of the week, and then we submit payment on that to you.
So, and let's say that everyone's like me and I'm not very smart, I can't even say it, is you will walk me through how this all works out and
Yep.
look after the transactions and the setup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
And we have a big team that's there for support. It's not always me. There's a lot of people that know a lot more than I do about the tech side of things. So,
because I'm a little lazy. If I have to fill something out, and if I have to go usually beyond 3 to 5 clicks, I'm out. It's too hard. I'll just hire someone to go do it. So if I've got someone right beside me, guiding me how to do it, get me set up, and then I can't believe it. Then you just let me know where to send the product. So
yeah.
Get that. So, and then I'm going to be on my app and be promoting on my website through the app so that people will go there and then know that they can go on a local level to buy it if they want. Can you walk me through, so I buy your app today or download it for free. Then what do I do? How does it work?
Well, for the consumer, once you've downloaded the app, you have access to a bunch of local businesses and what they're offering right now, whether it's shop online, they've converted their physical store to an online store. We have call to action buttons that will take you directly to that website. We have lots of businesses that are doing deliveries and pickups of their food services. So we're highlighting that, and we're highlighting their changes of hours of operation. So for us, a little bit different than what the radio station is doing is that there's no transaction of money from the consumer to get in the loop. We push all transactions to the business owner. So we just act as that communication bridge, and we help promote what their business is doing to help during COVID. And in fact, after COVID, we continue to do and highlight local businesses. So from a consumer perspective, it's super easy. Download it, check out the offers, click on an offer to learn more. You can call, go online, or redeem in person. As a business owner now, if you're interested in getting your business on there, it's a quick call, email to us. We'll have a quick conversation about how you're able to service the community. We put offers into place for you, you approve them, and you go live. We'll promote you on our social media. We'll promote you to all of our friends and family. And it's as easy as that.
Wonderful. And the word easy did reside with me doing that. Yeah. That was very easy, that the consumer can just go there. So this is one more tool for me to just add on my website. So if I'm a white bull and I've spent a lot of money on my website and I'm ready to go and I have my add the cart, everything there, you are an easy app now as one more exposure. If I'm white bull without any of that, Chelsea, the radio station is looking after that kind of stuff for me. So I can see how we're bridging here. We're filling all the gaps of whatever social media platform gaps that the business owners are having with going online. And with the announcement today, if there's any restrictions, we know how you guys are really complementing each other. And Kevin, what do you bring to the party?
Well, the marketing
on that.
The marketing platform has a lot of different tools on there, and it is highly optimized with Google. So not necessarily when people will type in a product or service they're searching on Google, when they're searching on Google, they will land on the pages that are built on Shop Okotoks. So it's like a local search engine. And like you mentioned earlier with Amazon, we can also set up their e-commerce online store. And there's no cost for that. So the first thing is they set up their free profile. They go to shopokotoks.ca. In the top right corner, it says add your business for free. Once they've added their business, either I can communicate with them, they can communicate with me. If they have an online presence or they want an e-commerce, we can set them up with that. If they already have one, we can probably bring those products also over to Shop Okotoks to give them even more online presence. If they want to put coupons or events, again, it's a local marketing platform that is highly optimized through Google. And again, for the next little while, the next 3 months, we're willing to help these local businesses set up, their online presence, their online store, their e-commerce for no cost.
Wonderful. So thank you, Kevin. That is so great. And again, I can see the natural competition or collaborative that's working here from a business owner's lens. I can, on a local level, I've got my radio station on a local level. I have an app now that we are now with the tool that everybody is using. We can get connected regionally, locally, globally. And now we have you, Shop Local, Okotoks, you're promoting us globally. It's Shop Okotoks, right? So, I need it in the chat. Where it is there. So anyways, you're reaching the global market for us too. So business owners, in a wrap up here today, if you're asking yourself, what is the town doing for me to help me with COVID, with Shop Local? It's right here. The government would never be able to do what these 3 private enterprises are doing, and we need to support local. So please, this is for you that they have built this. It's at a cost. A lot of it's free or a small fee for you that is affordable. But if you are laying out your marketing strategy right now, or your fixed and variables expenses of whether you want, this is a no-brainer. What they are offering for you is the new shopping pattern that citizens are going to be doing while we're under social distancing and while we move back to some type of normalcy. Here is an opportunity for you to put your business online and be able to be exposed to the new shopping patterns and maybe more customers. So our job as the town of Okotoks admin is we are going to promote all of you and your services that you're offering. And we're also going to be bringing in a virtual reality marketing or a virtual reality shopping of the town of Okotoks. So we, when the council approved the business disaster recovery plan and budget, this was in there. And so we will be reaching out to all 3 of you private enterprises soon, and any more informal ones that are doing different ones right now in town, and we will be promoting it through that way. And literally, if you have virtual reality glasses, or if you're just using your mouse on the website, you'll be able to click through every single business in town. And we'll be promoting globally and on all of your things, the one link to that. So we're going to bring another level of everything to this. So that is how we're going to do Shop Local marketing. And we just needed to get you guys up and going, and then we wanted to fit and not be competition to you. So I'm really excited. Thank you. Is there any closing remarks? Anything that Chelsea, will start with you. Any closing remarks?
Yeah, for sure. It's I get the opportunity to talk to a lot of businesses locally, and I just want to give a big kudos. There's a lot of people who've been really innovative and really, stick it through this. It's been hard. A lot of people have done great things. So good job to everybody. And as we work together, we can do some amazing things. So keep it up.
Yeah, honestly, Angela, thank you so much for bringing 3 really good powerhouses to the table. We're humbled to be collaborating with the radio and with Kevin with Shop Okotoks. But this is truly a great opportunity for local businesses in Okotoks to utilize different platforms to get your message out to different audiences. And I really encourage everybody to not only hit up Get in the Loop, but the other platforms that are offering exceptional services as well. And I just thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Yes, you're right. We're stronger together. So supporting everyone. Thank you. And Kevin, any closing remarks?
Yeah, just the more businesses that participate, just like you just mentioned, the stronger we are together. It helps all local businesses are helping each other to just be found online. At the end of the day, when people are searching online for a product, I want them to land on a product or service in Okotoks versus out of town or on the, I'm not going to give them a plug, the online giants. That's, at the end of the day, we're all here to support local businesses, and especially with the shopping patterns changing every day, we want them to get more online presence and have their products available for sale. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you at the short notice coming on. I was super excited, as I said, to have you guys on to help promote you, and anything we can do for any ideas that you 3 have innovatively that the town under business disaster recovery can do, or any of you that are watching right now have some ideas. We are flexible and limbo, like we want to move together with this, and entrepreneurs always know best, not government, but we are here to support any of those ideas, please bring forward. I would like to, you touched on something there of working together. let's just say roughly 2,000 business licenses we hold. 1,200 of them are local storefront businesses, and 600 of those are home-based, and 600 are broken down into different industries. We have recently launched a survey. I need help from the three of you. We had a few glitches technology-wise with it, but I really need everybody to fill these surveys out to recover. So I think we were getting close to 150 that have filled out, but that's 1,200 emails that were sent to. So I think it landed in junk mail. We will be starting to phone now. We're going to get on we really need to hear from everybody, and I have high expectations of how many surveys I want filled out before we present to council or before we present to administration, senior administration. So I could really use the push from you guys is to please check and call in to the Economic Development Department. If you cannot find that email, you have to have a business license and a local business license. And if whatever email you provided on that local business license is the one that we are emailing. So when you fill that out, we share it with all of these stakeholders, all of the private enterprise, everything will be transparent. So everyone can pivot and help you. And I really learned something the other day. I think it was on Think Okotoks. They had a new philosophy around the word pivot that I've really adopted that I like. And it's not, that's kind of the word we've been using, but it's about opportunity. It's not what we're pivoting to adjust to COVID. What they were saying on there was, let's seize this as an opportunity to grow our business stronger together. What a great way for administration, for the town to work with you guys as private enterprise. So we're going to end on a positive note is thank you for the opportunities that you guys are giving the business owners. We as the town will support, but please fill out the surveys, help us market the survey, and stronger together. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Thanks, Angela.